Happy Monday. I thought I'd go ahead and tell you about my testimony. I never did this before, so I do it. I'll start from the beginning. I grew up in church my whole life, and I went to Camp Good News when I was between like 8, 9. But I've been going to church, church my whole life, and then going to Camp Good News from 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and 10th, 11th, 12th. And I got to go one extra year because I got lice. There's a different story with that. But my testimony is I kept every time I went to Camp Good News for summer camp, I asked God in my heart. So every year I asked him, I accepted in my heart every year. And when I was like 13, I did it again, and they're like, he's with you all the time. But the story, I think, goes way back more. I think God pretty much had me in his hand since the day I was born, because I was not supposed to be alive, actually. With my disability, I was not supposed to be alive at all. Because I have TUTQ, and God wanted me to be here. So when I was born in the 1990s, they didn't know what my disorder was. It was very rare back then. And so I had a valve replacement when I was 1 year old. And then I had club feet surgery when I was about 2 years old. And I had casters on since I was like 5. And there's so many times he saved me. So many times. There's one time, our surgery that I had in the past when I was a baby and stuff like that. And then there was a couple of times when I was about 13, I fell down the hill. Like it was a steep hill. And I fell and I hit my face. And that's why I have fake teeth, because my teeth went right in the pavement. My angels were watching me then. And then last year was surgery, for my heart surgery. I was supposed to get open heart surgery, and he answered our prayers about the catheter. That is pretty much my testimony. I was pregnant in 2020, and we lost the baby in March of 13th, Friday 13th. And before that night, I heard, I love you. And Philip was upstairs, the door was closed, and I asked Philip, did you hear that? And he's like, no. And then I knew there was something wrong after that. But I knew she's up in heaven, and God has a plan for everything. That's what I believe in. God has no mistakes. I want to say this. God has a plan for everything. If you don't, I'm not a very good explainer. God has a plan for everything on his time. I believe whatever thing that happens in the spirit world, happened already. And yeah, so that's what I believe. I believe that what happens in spirit world has already happened already. So it's like what's happening now with the war and all that kind of stuff with Israel and all that stuff, it already happened in spirit world. That's my opinion about that. I do support Israel because it is God's country. That's my little testimony. I asked God like 5 different times to be saved. And then I realized when I was like 14, I don't have to do that, because he's always there for you no matter what. I don't go to church now, but I do worship here and there. But what I believe is church is just a building. You can also, you have to be around with people at church, people where everybody was worship. A building is a building, but you can have church anywhere you want. You can have a church in your own home. You can have a church on the streets. You can have a church in a park. If you're not a believer, that's okay. And I'm a believer. I'll like you no matter what, because I am the person that forgives and forgets, and if you're my friend, you know that we are human beings and we all make mistakes. Say if you like girls and guys, whatever, I don't care either. That's your business. It's not my thing to judge. It's God's to judge. And some Christians go way too far with that, because a real Christian will not judge on the other people. They need to judge on themselves first before they judge other people. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to get round up and stuff like that. So, but yeah. If you want to hear me more sit down talks, leave a comment and give us a like and subscribe, and I'll try to do more of these often. I know one of my friends like me do this. I want to do more about Christianity and vlogs, stuff like that, and let me know. And peace, guys, and